Hey, what's going on, YouTube? If you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that several videos ago I did a review of my Mossberg Model 500, and in that video I had said that the Mossberg was as the way I purchased it, and I was looking forward to an opportunity to modify the Mossberg and kind of make it my own and put some of the furniture on it that I wanted and kind of change it up a little bit. Well, I've finally done that. I ordered some stuff. A few buddies of mine and myself, we're going to go shooting this weekend out in the mountains, and I wanted to do some things to the Mossberg and then kind of run it through its paces this weekend. So I just thought I'd share some of the modifications I made, tell you a little bit about it, and offer some suggestions for those of you that have either a 870 or a Mossberg 500 and are looking to kind of change out your furniture. Some things that I kind of like out there that I put on mine. Everything I purchased for this Mossberg I got through Brownells. I think they have excellent customer service, and they have actually a really good quality, really good prices. I don't usually throw a shout out, but every now and then when I feel like somebody really does me right, I feel it's worthwhile to mention. None of us want to have to go through a nightmare of ordering something or having to deal with shitty customer service. Real quick about Brownells, I ordered the side saddle, and it's taken me a while to do this review because I ordered the side saddle, and when it came, Brownells had actually shipped me the side saddle for a Remington 870. So I was pretty disappointed, and I called their customer service, told them that I had ordered a Mossberg Model 500 and they sent me an 870, and they immediately shipped me a Mossberg side saddle without even receiving the 870 back yet. Just in good faith, they went ahead and sent it, and I got it probably within another 4 days. So excellent customer service. Really appreciated Brownells doing that. But I'll start at the front, work my way back really quick. Again, it had wooden furniture on it. Originally, you'll see in the old video if you look. So I had to add this additional piece here at the end of the tube. It has a nipple here to accommodate the sling. No big deal. And this sling is just a basic Brownells shotgun sling. It's really kind of no frills, but it did have some kind of cool features. It has a quick release piece here, and it has a section of bungee, kind of elastic bungee material here at the end. On rifles, I don't like it because I like to be able to cinch it really tight, but actually for the 12 gauge, as I've been kind of messing with it, I actually kind of like this. We'll see how it does when I take it out and actually shoot it and use it and carry it around all day. We'll see how it holds up. The pump action here, the pump and the stock are both Hogue. I've had Hogue on a couple pistols, and I think they make a really good product, so I went with them. You notice the stippling here. I mean, this gives a really good purchase, a really good grip. It's really tough, rugged, rubberized material. I think it's just excellent. I think this would definitely be able to maintain a grip even in a rain or a wet type environment. That's the only drawback with wood, with the wood and with the finish on the wood and the lacquer. Sometimes wood can get a little slippery when it gets wet. Don't have that issue with this. For the stock, I went with a modified variant here for the Hogue. They call it the short shot. And the reason it's called the short shot is the stock is very short. And one of the reasons they do that is to not only make the shotgun smaller, but it'll also help you if you're carrying a tactical vest and you have a lot of equipment on and you've kind of extended yourself out. If you have a longer stock, you're going to have to reach out even further to manipulate the weapon. So what they've done is they've kind of cut back on the size here, so bring the shotgun in even further because you've extended yourself out. So I thought that was a great feature. And I'm obviously not wearing a vest all the time and all that crazy stuff, but I'll tell you what, if you're in confined quarters or you're having to move around in an environment where a full-size shotgun would be a hindrance as you're moving, imagine moving through a house or a building or a structure, you want something a little shorter to give you that mobility to move without necessarily telegraphing yourself around a corner or having to worry about the extra room. So I like this. I think it's a great compromise. I think the pistol grip looks sexy, but I'm not a big believer in it. I think your shotgun should have a stock so you can take those precision shots. But this is a great in-between. I can use this almost like a pistol grip shotgun, or I've got this stock if I need it. So short shot, it gets my recommendation. Great way to go. Side saddle, I'm a big believer in the side saddle. I don't like putting my shotgun shells on the sling. I like them up here where I can actually work them into play just right off, right into where I need to put them into the pump, into the feeding tube. I'll do a separate section. I like to do a piece on how I like to load and unload the shotgun, just because I've seen some things out there. I've seen people actually demonstrate that they unload their shotgun just by pumping the action and throwing the live shells out. I think there's a better way to do business, and you know, to each his own. But I'd like to kind of share some techniques that I've learned with you guys, just as some food for thought. But that's a different piece. Anyway, the side saddle holds 6. This is made by Mesa Tactical. Mesa Tactical makes an excellent side saddle, and I will give you guys a word of caution. There's a lot of shit out there in terms of side saddles. There's a lot of plastic stuff, there's a lot of junk, there's a lot of stuff where your shells will fall right through this. Mesa Tactical is a rugged brand, and they make a very good product. And you can't see it, but there's like it's almost like a rubber piece in here, in these little rings that runs the entire way down the side saddle. And what that allows it to do is it helps purchase and hold the shells in place. You don't have to worry about them sliding out. But the great thing about this is, if you know anything about weapons, anything about breaking down a shotgun or anything, and you have just basic tools, this took an Allen wrench and a regular screwdriver. This was, I think, a regular screwdriver. You can put all these accessories on yourself. I didn't have to take this to a gunsmith. I didn't have to get anything crazy done. And, you know, it's the way I want it now. I've got everything I need. I mean, some people might say, well, you know, you should put a light on here. You should have a light system. A Surefire pump that accommodates a light is like $400 or $500. I'm just not ready to go there yet. I mean, will I in the future? Possibly. Who knows? But right now, a lighting system is kind of further down the road for me. I've got everything I need. If something happens late at night, this is fully loaded with 6 rounds of 12 gauge. I've got another 6 ready to go. That's 12 rounds of 12 gauge. I think that should solve just about any problem I have. I could take out a wall in my house with that much 12 gauge. But anyway, I really like it. I love the look. I think it's a good looking piece. And that's my new Mossberg. This is my Mossberg Model 500 with the short shot and side saddle. Gets my endorsement, man. Let me know what you guys think. Take it easy.